is a video I did not really expect that I would want to be doing, but I really wanted to talk about the Charmed reboot. And before I start, I have to disclaim that I haven't watched the whole episode. I only managed to sit through 10 minutes of it, and the reason for that is because I could not watch the entire show. Mainly because it was man-hating, too political, not enough science, not enough magic was included, so it just pretty much spat on the real Charmed name and legacy. Okay, so the first 10 minutes that I did manage to watch through, Piper 2.0, the actress probably had the worst acting out of the three, and Piper 2.0, which I already forgot her name, the new Piper, she was a she was an angry feminazi, man-hating, going on about rape culture, going on about how men, she just fit in that stereotype of man-hating lesbian, and I just could not handle that. The amount that I cringed at all of the scenes that I watched, and I only watched the first 10 minutes of it. So let's go on to Phoebe. Phoebe, she had okay acting. I guess in a couple of ways she was a little bit relatable, in the sense that she doesn't really fit in and she's trying to, but I don't know. There was something off about it. It didn't feel genuine. It didn't feel like she really felt that way, and she kind of gave off a bit of a ditzy vibe, I suppose. And Prue, which is kind of like Prue, she had good acting as well, but I don't know, there was just, I think the first 10 minutes just happened so fast that it just kind of sucked the magic out of the show in its own different way. The acting for the most part was not authentic. The plot line was horrendous. The story, the characters, Piper 2.0 was just violent. She punched a guy as if to say that she's an empowered woman and she can do that. And then in the next scene where she's explaining herself and why she punched the guy, she goes on about the victimhood narrative. Then she says, oh yeah, he said something bad about my mom, so I punched him. Which, by the way, he didn't. He just stated his opinion. And that's perfectly fine. You don't hit people when they give you their opinion about something. If we all went ahead and did that, then we'd have a lot of bleeding noses in this world. So condoning violence is not really something I'm passionate about. It's not really something I see as helpful in any situation. So, yeah. Piper 2.0 sucked. I did not like her new character at all. Their powers were horrendous. They did not even move like any of the other characters in the other series. There was a jingling sound and they moved things with literally their mind. So there was no movement for their powers, which annoyed me, I suppose. The special effects were also horrendous. I don't know what is going on. It's 2018. I think the 90s show did better than the 2018 show, and that is just sad. But yeah, overall, before I go any further into this rant, I did not like this, and it does not get any support from me, and I hope that after the first season it crashes and burns. And yeah, if you really want to see true feminist, strong, empowered women, go watch the original series. There's a lot of touching scenes. There's a lot that you can take from the original that I don't believe you can take from this new, empowered, charmed, that is not really empowered at all. It's just man-hating, and it sucks the magic right out and replaces it with science, so there's nothing that makes these girls special. Yeah. I recommend the original charm. Stick to the original, and you know what, if you're a fan of this new feminazi version of Charmed, go ahead and be that. Go with God. Yeah, it's whatever. I really hope that this show does not go on after this season. I would have preferred if they stuck to the original family line with Chris and Wyatt and Melinda and Prue, which is Phoebe's daughter if you didn't know. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I'm sorry that this is not like my other content. It's nothing to do with spirituality, and I'm not very high and mighty in this. I'm not very spiritual looking right now. I'm definitely like delving right into my ego. And yeah, but I did say in my introductory video at the beginning of all of this channel that I will eventually post out a ranting video, and this new Charmed reboot has triggered me enough to rant about this in this type of way. I am just so pissed off. I don't know what else to say. Okay. I hope you guys are having a lovely day or night. Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it. If you agree, leave me a comment down below. Subscribe if you want to learn, if you want to know more about my opinions on spiritual topics. Yeah. And yeah, give me space. I think I'm going to put that line in my videos from now on because I actually think it's kind of cute. Okay, now I'm just rambling. Bye.